All right, big welcome to our webinar here today. We are needed to have this webinar here rapidly because we have incredible amount of people onboarding and joining our digital ecosystem today. We have the systems is slowing down because there's so many people joining. We have never seen this before, and it's for a reason. If you're new to this webinar, you've never heard about the Ultima digital ecosystem, or you don't know who I am. Today, we're going to cover everything you need to understand. We're going to talk about a new token on the market from a 7-year-old infrastructure that is now reaching the market. And in only a few days, they're going to activate a huge global ecosystem, which will all drive demand to this token. And we're going to talk about not only how you have a 50x opportunity with this token right now, but also how you can utilize this token, use this token to have 100% cashback, 20% discounts on everything you're buying with a magical debit card. I'll show you here today. And we also have different ways of using it on Binance, using it on Amazon, using it in your local shops as well with 100% cashback and 20% discount. Nowhere else is there a possibility to utilize a token in this way in the real economy. And we're also going to talk about how you can use this Ultima token to access up to 90% traveling discounts. This is something that is been announced only a few days ago at a convention in Berlin with over 3,000 people attending. And today we are now getting close to the last final day where we can onboard this ecosystem and be a producer of this token and therefore be a part of the creator generation. And after a few days, this is going to close. And it means that never again are you able to come in and produce this token that everyone in the world wants to get to be a part of course, this ecosystem, this cashback, and these discounts. Now, everyone who is new here and has not seen me before or my business partners, we've been in the cryptocurrency market for a long time. We've been in this industry for over 10 years. We have seen everything. We have, over the past many years, educated ourselves. We have done very well ourselves in this space. We also educated others as we've been traveling around the world, speaking on stages in all continents, and built a community of over 20,000 people over the past 1 year of cryptocurrency enthusiasts who is looking to benefit from the next bull run, which is just around the corner. And we are now on a mission to help as many people as possible to benefit from the biggest transfer of wealth, which is happening right now. Anytime we come across good projects, we do our due diligence, we travel to meet the founders, we sit down with them for weeks to fully understand the project, we test out the project, we meet all the employees, and after we have seen everything, felt everything, we are then introducing it to our community so everyone can benefit. And this is how we grow together. Today, we're going to talk about the most powerful ecosystem and cryptocurrency that we have seen in this space right now, and one of the tokens that we believe is going to have the greatest growth potential in the next bull market. And you're going to be quite excited as we're going through this, as we were, even though we've been in this industry for so long, we've never seen something like this before. So we're going to keep this very short and very brief, so you can just get an overview. And then we got incredible trainers and community members who can guide you through the details. Now, before we go into any of the details, the overview today, just know that all the information that I'm sharing here today is for educational purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are sharing our own personal opinions and our own personal analysis of this project. We believe in an empowered community, and we want you to make educated decisions. That is why we're holding this webinar here today. Now, we are today going to talk about the Ultima token, which is the token that is going to be used in the Ultima ecosystem. Now, this token is today trading at a little bit over $10,000 per token. It's only been on the market for a few weeks, and the company is having a target of reaching $100,000 per token in the coming years. That is quite exciting, because if you bought a token at 10,000 and it goes to 100,000, you had a 10 times value increase. Now, in the coming days, we have the last chance to not only have a 10 times potential value increase, but really put that on steroids where you can be among the last people that actually are able to take this token, freeze it, and generate 5 times more tokens. So imagine now we have a value increase from 10,000 to 100,000, and on this journey, because you're entering now before they close the doors for this, you're able to become a producer of more tokens, and every month you're increasing your amount of tokens. So when you're adding this together, we have a 10 times potential value increase on the token value. And I'm going to talk about today how you can become a part of the production of the tokens, and therefore you can take one of these tokens or a small part of this token and multiply it. And now we have a 50x potential here, and that is what we're going to talk about here today. Now, this project, the Ultima project, is not a new project. It has been around for the past 7 years, since it was founded back in 2016 in Switzerland. Today, it's a multi-billion-dollar blockchain project. They have over 2.5 million users. They have built multiple blockchain-based projects. We're going to cover some of them here today. Today, they have over 4 offices globally with 1,000 employees, and they are now about to activate something which is just going to take this to the masses. We believe that in the coming few years, we're going to rapidly go towards 100 million users. And when you're looking at the tokenomics of their token, with only a few tokens on the market and millions of people looking to buy this token, which I will explain why they will in a second here, you can see what kind of opportunity we have here. Now, the founder of the project, Alex Reinhardt, is someone that we come very close, an individual that we highly respect because of his technical knowledge, financial knowledge, but more so his passion, his vision, and his heart for the community. Even though he's today a billionaire in this market, this is an individual who wakes up early, go to sleep extremely late, and work every single day of the past 7 years, because he's on a mission to build out the biggest digital ecosystem, help 100 million people to become financially independent, and from that point, create a movement around the world, which is so needed right now in the disastrous times we have ahead of us, financial crash and everything that comes with that. It's about coming together, and this is what this platform is doing. Now, if you want to go deeper into Alex and his visions and into his heart and soul, we have created a documentary which you can find on our YouTube channel, on YouTube, of course, where you can search for Alex Reinhardt, The Heart of Success, and you have an 8-minute mini documentary which you can see, and you can get your own insights into his heart, his soul, and what he's looking to do with this project. Now, what he has created over the past 7 years is one of the most extensive digital ecosystem in the world. Now, this is now about to come into life. Now, the past 7 years in preparation has been about getting ready, and that ready is here right now. He's about to activate all of this in this coming year. And this is the moment we've been waiting for, and the timing of you coming in right now couldn't be greater. The 7 years have been ups and down challenges, and overcoming that, creating experience, creating resources, creating a structure of employees, creating community, and now all of that is ready, and the company is now ready to go mass, to get to 100 million people. This is extremely, extremely exciting, because when you're looking at this infrastructure, where we have the debit card, their own crypto exchange, copy trading mechanisms, freezing games, cashback programs, travel club, crowdfunding, marketplace, what is happening that for all of this, the Ultima token is needed. And what is going to be powerful here is when you start going into each of these products and you understand the power behind each of these products. Just looking at the e-commerce platform, the Ultima store, where you have, imagine Amazon on the blockchain. When we're looking at the Ultima debit card, where we have the most powerful crypto card in the world right now, available in over 120 countries, and you can use both cryptocurrencies to spend anywhere in the world where Moscow is accepted, fiat currencies, extremely high limits, and this is something that is not available anywhere else in the market right now. There's already 250,000 users of this debit card right now around the world, and this allows you to use your cryptocurrency, the Ultima, spend anywhere. It is a bridge. We also have the cashback program. This cashback allows you to use the Ultima token and buy shopping points, and you can then use your shopping points to put them on your debit card and spend anywhere with 20% discounts on everything you're buying and 100% cashback. You use your Ultima token, you spend them, and you get them back. That is extremely powerful. And what is going to happen now is the masses is going to see this. They're going to see 20% discount on everything. They're going to see 100% cashback on everything they're buying. And with that, for anyone to enter this and use this, they need to buy the Ultima token. And that is creating demand. Now, that is just one of many. The cashback program is launching in a few days, but we're also going to launch here very shortly the Ultima Travel Club, where you're able to travel with up to 90% savings, and you're able to use the shopping point in the cashback system in this travel platform, where you have up to 90% savings, plus on that amount that is left, you have 20% discount on that, and you have 100% cashback. Now, this is extremely powerful. This is not only for flights, hotels, and car rentals, but it's for activities, vacation packages, tours. You can log into ultimatravel.com. You can see flights, 24% off. You can look at 48% off in Canada on a hotel. You can look in Paris, 54% off. Look at Antalya, 93% off. You would pay normally almost $1,000. You're paying $65. This is extremely. You have got Dubai, for those who like Dubai, 72% off. And these are accessible with this, of course, cashback program on top of it, if you have the Ultima token. So this is about to be launched. This is about to come into the world. And if you want to read more about the Ultima token itself and more about the ecosystem and what has been behind the scenes the past few years, go to ultima.io. You can read about more platforms that is coming, not only the ecosystem with Ultima Store, we got freezing games, we got charity in a startup, a launchpad, jewelry platform, we got a gaming platform. There's a lot of things coming, and this is the result of 7 years of building an infrastructure. Now, let's go back to this. Now, what we want to focus on right now is not so much the ecosystem itself. It's coming, but more so when you understand the value of the token can potentially go up when you have a shortage of supply, because every time it's being used in this ecosystem, there is less and less supply because you're freezing the token. Every new customer needs to come in and buy the token to participate in all of this. This is so extremely powerful. I've not even covered the copy trading, which is going to explode the market. I'm not even talking about many of these things here, but just with what I've said, I believe that you can understand what is about to happen with this token right now. Now, we can enjoy this in different ways. We can come as a customer. We can come just buy the token and hold it and do 10x potentially. Or we can go behind the scenes and take part of an opportunity which is only available for another few days, where you can actually be the producer of the Ultima token, where you have a 50x opportunity. Now, how does that work? You first buy a farm license. Buying a farm license gives you the license to buy the token of the market, put it inside your farm, which allows you to produce new tokens. Every single month, you are producing new tokens. Now, we only talk about value going up. The company has a strategy to now build this to $100,000. And the strategy comes from a lot of experience and a few implementations of different growth strategies that the company has put together to make sure that we are maintaining a steady growth towards $100,000. And this is very powerful. And when we're looking at opportunity right now where you can produce tokens And you can use the tokens in the ecosystem as the ecosystem is growing, and you are able to, of course, be a part of the token increase in value as well. We have a very powerful system here. So you can go ahead and buy the license. I'm going to give you an example now what it means. If you buy the farm license, let's say 11,000 euro, you can start at 110 euro or whatever you want to do. You can then buy one Ultima and put inside your farm. You have a total expense or total purchase of around $20,000. Now you start the production of new tokens. You produce 30% new tokens every single month, whereas out of those, 60% of those 30% is able to be paid out. The other 40% is used for you to compound and create more and more and more tokens. In this example, I'm only looking at the amount that you can cash out or pay out on a monthly basis. So 60% out of 30% is 18%. So you are producing into your available wallet every single month 0.18 Ultima in this case, and that is 18% because we came with one Ultima. 18% of that is 0.18 Ultima every month for 24 months. Now, when you're looking at this and you're looking at the value effect it has, now on a monthly basis in this specific scenario, you are producing 0.18 Ultima tokens. Those tokens at the value of $10,000 is worth $1,800. But as the value of the token increases, you can see that your monthly production of tokens is the same amount of tokens, but higher value. And you can see when we're up at $100,000, that 0.18 Ultima tokens is now $18,000 per month, which is continue coming in for the coming 2 years. When you're looking at the 2 years of production time, you would have created 4.32 produced Ultima tokens in this case, and the principal that you purchase of the market comes back to you. So in the end, you would have 5.32 Ultima tokens inside your wallet. And this is, of course, the difference between you just buying the token and holding it. You have one Ultima token. If you buy the token and buy the license and you freeze the token, you have 5 tokens. And when you're looking at this now, of course, if you compound, you get even more. This is the just bare minimum numbers I'm giving you right now. If you're looking at the total amount now, if the value do not even increase, your 5.32 Ultima tokens in your wallet is $53,000. Remember, you came in with 20, it is 53 now. That is if the value do not increase, it stays the same. If the value increases, you can see how the numbers is increasing with that. So you have to make your own analysis, you have to do your own speculation, and you have to break down what it is that you feel this is gonna do. But in my opinion, and what I'm seeing here, with this infrastructure that is being launched right now, where this Ultima token is going to be is such a low supply, a few thousand tokens, and we have 2.5 million members that is continuously growing, which is going to use this token, all of this infrastructure, we have something very powerful. And especially with the latest launch, which is coming in a few days, where we are launching the cashback platform. Now, this cashback platform is going to change the future of shopping. It is going to allow you to use this token to access 100% cashback and 20% discount on anything you're buying, whether it's travel, whether it's your groceries, your electricity, your whatever it is, through the debit card combination with the cashback and our travel portal, you can access everything. But you need the Ultima token. And do you want to produce it or buy it from the market? Do you want to get it at low value, or do you want to wait for the value to go up? Now, it's up to you. We are sharing information, and we believe that with this Ultima token and opportunities it holds, from 7-year infrastructure, from a debit card where you can use it in your real life, from the cashback program where you can actually use the token to access your to get 20% discount on everything you're buying and get the tokens back. Keep that in mind. You have token, you spend it, and you get it back in the cashback. You get the tokens back. You're able to hold them and wait for price growth. There's a lot of opportunities with the Ultima token. And this is the last chance to come in and get the license and produce the tokens to access this 50x potential opportunity. Now, this is just the beginning, as this token is now getting ready to list on the biggest crypto exchanges. It's going to be listed on CoinMarketCap and other coin aggregator platforms. You're going to be seeing this on Binance in the future. You're going to have a bigger and bigger and bigger infrastructure, which attracts the masses, where you're going to have a low supply and millions of people want to buy this token. Therefore, it's going to be a huge demand, incredible liquidity, and we believe that the community will grow by tenfold in the coming few months because of what is happening. And you can see, if you guys who are part of the system, you know, if you log in today to your back office, you're looking at it, you're going to see some delays. You're going to see that, you know, things are slowing down. Why? Because the system is overwhelmed with all the traffic here today, because it's quite going crazy. And that's why we set up this last minute call to give everyone a last chance. So if you're new to this call and this is your first time, the next step, you can, if you resonate with this, you can register your account for free. You can go ahead and buy the Ultima Max Load license on ultimafarm.com. We got videos, guidance, and a lot of incredible people to help you with this. You top up your farm and the production begins. In 30 days, you got your first produced Ultima tokens. And as you create more and more tokens, the value can potentially go up more and more and more. And you can use your tokens in the infrastructure for the cashback, for the debit card, or just hold and wait for the value to go up. Extremely powerful, guys. You can start from anywhere from 110 euro to 550,000 euro. Whatever suits you, you can start wherever you want. But this is the last chance before this infrastructure opens up and the company is going to focus on demand and only demand of this token to come in and become a producer of the Ultima token. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that right now we are we have enough information to make our own educated decision on this. I am excited. I speak with high energy and a lot of excitement sometimes, but it's because when I see something great and I see something can help people and I see something that actually got it right in this industry, and you know, we have a bright future, we got challenging times, and I believe coming together is the key. We have an incredible community of like-minded people who comes together, and with that, I want to introduce you to my business partners. I believe that we also got my business partner, Danish, on the call. Danish is an individual that I have been working with for a very long time. He is living in Dubai. And if there's anyone who is spending a lot of time in the office and getting this personal touch with Alex, it is Danish. And over the past many years, he's been running huge businesses and built communities of hundreds of thousands around the world and be very respected in this field. And that's why I'm very proud to be working with him. So Danish, let's hear from you a little bit what you feel about this project and the future of Ultima.
Thank you so much, Emil, for a fantastic presentation. I really appreciate everyone that's tuned in onto the call today, even though it was very, very short notice. And I'd like to welcome all the new individuals who have arrived on this call and obviously hopefully joined this wonderful opportunity. I just want to take a few steps back and sort of zoom out from everything that Emil had presented just now and just sort of look at the current global scenario and obviously what's rolling out in front of our eyes. I mean, already this world is full of wonderful and weird opportunities, but when we really think about it, those opportunities are far and few between. And then when you add something like cryptocurrency, digital currency in the mix, things become pretty complicated for a lot of us that may have arrived on this call. And let's say, for example, it's the first time that you've heard of the concept of digital currency. Well, the very, very cool and awesome thing about this incredible opportunity here is it simplifies that process for all of us. It simplifies it by way and means of providing a bridge between the new and what's the old. And the old I'm talking about is more so the fiat currency system that we are used to. And of course, the new, which is of course this digital currency, system per se. And that bridge that I'm referring to is what Emil just explained by way and means of not only the vouchers, not only the incredible travel platform that's going to come in the future, but just by way and means of allowing for us to spend our digital currency by way and means of something that we know exists, which is a MasterCard. that is something that, you know, really, really has a huge impact. I mean, I'm from Africa. And being from Africa, we have so many people that are unbanked. And that is something that, you know, you've really got to think about that concept. I mean, most of us, if not all of us, have bank accounts that are on this call today. Can you imagine and picture individuals in, you know, developing countries? They still don't have bank accounts. And what I love again about this opportunity is the fact that they allow us to bridge that gap by way and means of giving us a debit card where we can place our digital currencies onto and then go and spend day to day, whether it's your shopping, whether it's your fuel, whether it's even kids' school fees. You know, who knows what your expenses are? Everyone, each to their own, right? So that's a real cool concept that I love about this opportunity. Having been involved in many traditional businesses before, having done the 9 to 5, you know, thing, and now coming into this incredible opportunity, I see the value. And, you know, that's what I really wanted to focus on today. The second point I really wanted to talk about was, as Emil said, you know, we are in touch with this incredible founder who's been on so many covers of so many magazines. He has initiated so many blockchain forums and, for that matter, talks and conventions. He's been there, he's done that, he's seen what and where the world is going, and he's come out, and for the past 7 years, he's been trying to pioneer this incredible opportunity of Ultima and put it to us and roll it out onto our doorstep so that we can absorb it, educate ourselves, and then, of course, talk to the masses about such an opportunity, which is why we've held the call today. So Alex is an individual that really and truly sees things prior to them happening and delivers a solution for every single one of us. And that's what I really like about him as an individual, because he genuinely is someone that I would put in the top 10 of, you know, emerging markets and CEOs and founders of those markets. The second thing is, of course, the product. I mean, Emil just explained the simplicity of the product and growing your cryptocurrency portfolio within the Ultima ecosystem. And then we have, of course, the bridge, which is the MasterCard, where we can spend our Ultima token on things, items that we obviously spend on a day-to-day basis. So this is something that's very, very powerful as far as the product is concerned. And if that wasn't enough, tomorrow we'll be able to spend on travel platforms. We'll be able to go onto digital currency exchanges that are owned by this company and actually utilize that digital currency exchange. So that's a very, very powerful concept. Just if you combine the two, where we've got the captain of the ship, and then we've got obviously the product. And then finally, of course, the process. You know, this company has spent so much money on actually educating us as the masses. You know, if you just look at the YouTube page, if you look at the kind of resources that are available, and if you follow the process of what this company has rolled out in the form of simple videos, simple webinars, like what we are explaining to you, and the person that invited you onto the school, that person has most likely gone through the process of educating themselves about not only the system of what Ultima is building, the ecosystem, but also the concept of digital currency. When you combine that package together, it's a very, very powerful package. And the way we see it is the year 2023 is going to be a very, very powerful year when it comes to the Ultima ecosystem, because Alex, the founder of this business, has provided all of us with a high state of usability, a high state of utility when it comes to his token, his coin, the company's coin, and also what products and services are rolled out within the ecosystem itself. So a fantastic opportunity for everyone to get on board with. And I'm going to end off with this. You know, Richard Branson had a fantastic quote, and I've always kind of worshipped this quote, if I can put it that way. I've always gone by this quote. He always talks about how if someone offers an amazing opportunity to you and you don't really know, you know, what's going on, you don't really know how it works, the best thing you should do is go with your gut. If it feels like it's an opportunity, that's a good opportunity, sign in, sign up, learn more about it. And after that, learn about the process of how it is that it can benefit you over a period of time. So with that being said, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to hand over to my next speaker, who's again a business partner of myself and Emil's. This is a guy that has basically seen it and done it all, especially in the digital currency age. I would say when it comes to people that you walk on the street, you know, you probably meet, let's say, 10 people in the day. Out of the 10 people, there'll always be that one guy that knows quite a fair bit about cryptocurrency and digital currency and the space itself. And, you know, this individual, when you speak to him, his knowledge, his acumen within the industry is something that I've always admired, because he's taught me a lot. He's taught Emil a lot about the space. And heck, you know, he's also given us a lot of advice in terms of where we should be focusing our energy, we should be focusing our time. And what he's going to do is he's going to cover a little bit about why we should focus on this opportunity. And
you can go ahead, Navid. I think Danish cut out, so we can just there we go. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Danish. And hopefully you are still alive, even though you disappeared abruptly. So guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Emil, for your amazing presentation as always. And so Danish kind of laid it up for me quite nicely. You know, I think and believe that this market is all about timing. Timing is absolutely crucial. I think I was lucky enough to time this market the last time in a very, very decent way. And I think that's basically what all of us that wants to capitalize on a market needs to somehow keep in mind. Because if we strategize and if we like are focusing on a project that gives us, of course, a good cash flow, that cash flow, of course, enables us the dollar cost average into an industry where we see massive gains. I know that there is a lot of new people on this call that maybe is new to cryptocurrency, where cryptocurrency might be a very, very unknown territory. It might be something that you only heard of. It might be something that you thought was very difficult. It might be something that, you know, is not something that you maybe possibly ever considered yourself to be involved in. And what I really love about cryptocurrency is that it really enables everyday and normal people to really go out there and create a different kind of financial situation for themselves that was not possible with the vehicles they were served before. I love the fact that you can literally turn, I mean, a few $1,000s into basically a lot more if you are focusing on the right projects. What I really loved about this project and what we really see now is that, you know, crypto market, the crypto industry, and what everybody's talking about is cryptocurrency going mass market. And what enables cryptocurrency to go mass market is that the utility for the mass market usability is there. And I believe that Ultima is really taking care of this right now. And I can really see this from a very clear perspective today, that Ultima really have laid it out in a very interesting way. Because if we're looking at cryptocurrency's basic tokenomics, it's basically, okay, if you have a low supply, if you have many people that wants to have it, the price kind of have to go up. But we see cryptocurrencies today, ladies and gentlemen, on the market that have hundreds of millions of coins that have a value of around $2,000 per coin. So do you think that there is a much bigger potential for a coin that have 20,000 coins right now in circulation that Ultima has? Not even all 20,000 is in circulation, by the way. You know, and where a lot of these coins will be locked up in and freeze into the minting. You know, where we have the mining rewards being divided all out over 2 years. Do you think there is a possibility of us being able to see very, very high price levels of Ultima? I certainly do that. I really do believe that. And I think that's very interesting for, of course, all of us to somehow realize that this might be one of those best ways where we can capitalize on this crypto market, where we get the cash flow of a coin, of a token, guys, that comes to us that might have an increasing value over these 2 years, where we actually get a dollar cost average in terms of cashing out as well. which is amazing. What can we do with that dollar cost averaging out? Well, of course, we can keep this. We can buy vouchers. We can basically create an ongoing, circulating kind of lifestyle where we can use these tokens, buy vouchers again because we need to still consume. But we can also take a portion of this, guys, to actually go into the traditional crypto space and make another potential 10, 15, 20, maybe even more excess on top of it. Because this is what cryptocurrency brings to the table. Cryptocurrency brings massive gains. Cryptocurrency brings, yes, a higher risk level many times. But I mean, from my point of view, risk is very subjective for all of us, right? For one person, it's risky to put yourself in the car and drive a car. For another person, I mean, they literally are pushing the limits in every curve, right? So what is risk? Risk for me is to continuously trust the traditional system and believe that the traditional system will still be there tomorrow, exactly as it has been for the past few years. For me, it's risky to believe in the traditional financial space and believe that the bank guarantee of 100,000 euro will be there no matter what. Yeah, well, the Greeks thought so as well. The Cypriotics, the people from Cyprus also thought the same. What happened? Well, they didn't get anything. Oh, why? But they had bank guarantees. Yes, they had, guys. But I mean, if you want to actually go through the 200 pages of contracts that you actually have with your bank and actually see the new laws and regulations that have been implemented for the last few years, go ahead and do it. But because it clearly states that the bank have the right to take your money if they are in financial troubles. Do we see banks today being in financial troubles? Absolutely. Banks are crashing right and left, back and forth, basically. They are crashing. They are going bankrupt. And I don't think we have seen the final result of this financial depression or recession, whatever we want to call it. And we don't know what to call it yet because we don't know the end result of it either. And this is why I think cryptocurrency, together with, of course, metals like gold and silver, I believe is the place where you want to be right now. I believe that's the place where we should be. That's the place where we should actually capitalize. That's the place also where we would like to perhaps build up a business around, where we actually can build up a business around this topic, which enables us to actually promote and actually attract other people that maybe want a piece of it, but maybe they don't understand cryptocurrency. So why not actually use the voucher and that availability to actually get cash back and very, very good discounts on things that they anyway want to have. I think this system is absolutely brilliant. I think we're sitting on a gold mine, if you ask me. I think that, all of us have the possibility here to create an amazing cash flow based upon a business that is really serving all the different interests that is highly, highly, highly relevant in financial troubled times. So with those words, I will leave over to you again, Emil, for you to maybe summarize this. We are super excited. We are ready to go. We have been to the Berlin event recently, and we are absolutely fired up. So Emil, over to you again.
Thank you so much, Navid. Yeah, both Navid and Danish is on the road, going around. Lots of meetings are happening. We have incredible expansion right now with more people coming in and more people realizing what is happening here. A lot of people has been on the sideline for 7 years. We even have people that have been corporate in the company that's been watching the company for many years. And now they said, okay, this got to a point where I can't wait anymore. I got to get involved right now. So with that, if this resonates with you, if you believe what we believe, if you think that this token has the potential to grow with this ecosystem, which allows normal individuals anywhere in the world, whether like crypto or not, to get 20% discounts and 100% cashback on everything they buy by using this token, or you believe that people are interested in travel with up to 90% discount, then you have the last final chance right now to get involved, get the license, produce more tokens, and be among few producers of this token in the world as the whole ecosystem activates and the whole focus is going to be on demand. So with that, if it resonates, go back to the person who invited you, get the details on how you get involved, and join us on the next webinars. So we love you all. We'll see you guys on the next call, and we're gonna keep running calls now the coming days to make sure we take as much take these opportunities as in the biggest way possible and help as many people as possible in our community to see the value of this and get in if it resonates. With that said, take care, guys. See you guys on the next call.